Welcome back, everyone, to Let's Play Rule the Waves as Germany episode number 71. And it keeps going on and on. So, off camera, I did it. We are now invading Norway. British troops are resisting attacks by German forces. We still have this, I would say this anomaly that Southern Africa was also invaded. Despite the fact that we had, overwhelming... I was really considering removing that manually. In fact, if we lose Southwest Africa without, justifiable cause, or, if we lose a few battles here, then I can say it's justified, basically, that we lost it. If we don't, and they still somehow take it, I might edit that back. It doesn't really matter at this point. It's just pride. It's not really going to count for anything in terms of what happens next. It's just, I would like to see that as a German colony. In fact, I would love to see South Africa taken as a German colony as well, because that would really kind of alleviate our need for an air force in this area. We're not going to play much longer anyway, so it's not going to make a big difference, but yeah, that is a consideration. Anyway, the important thing is that we are invading Norway, and that would be fantastic to have, obviously. We never did get another chance at taking Finland from Russia. Again, we could play on and continue to conquer these, but first of all, I think that the new patches should be adding a lot of good stuff, and we really want to get to those. And I feel like we've actually kind of won this one already, and I have one kind of fun last hurrah after this war's over. But for now, we'll just leave that as a future event. And let's see. Main name of the game outside of the two invaded sea regions is just to prevent being invaded by anyone. If we're able to get superior... this is not a whole lot. So I guess corvettes are not worth any points. We're not behind though. Okay, we are behind in the South Pacific. We could be invaded there. So we just need to take anyone out of Southeast Asia. Does not have to be that big of a ship. Does not have to be even a carrier, which we do have. Maybe just get some of our destroyers. We have what? What do we have in Southeast Asia? What? Do we have anything there? Oh, I see. We have 2 battleships and 1 carrier. I'm a little surprised to see that we don't have any destroyers there. That was a blunder. I don't know if there's any way around it. That was just plain and simple blunder. We can borrow. Wow, we need to borrow, not corvettes. We need to borrow something with strategic points. So one of the things I did is I left the Bockenheims and the 2 Hohenzollerns that were traversing through Southern Africa. I canceled their movement. Yeah, we actually are kind of not in a good way. I think we need the Schlichtings and all them to cover tonnage required. Oh! All tonnage requirements go out the window when you're at war. Well, that's nice. Okay, yeah, in that case, then we'll take it. We'll remove one of our Schlichtings for now. It's more important, I guess. Now, unfortunately, these 2 in the Caribbean, I guess we don't need them there either. They're really obsolete. They should have been already repaired or sent out. Let's get these guys to move to the Caribbean, and we will rebuild. We will rebase them as well, but we'll rebuild these. An at-war rebuild job. It would be kind of nice if there was an emergency repair or emergency rebuild type thing. Rebuilds would obviously take... this isn't obvious. That word I use almost as a filler, not even as its real meaning. But I think in this case, it's fair to say that rebuilds would happen faster at war than at peace. Like at peace, you can, let's double check that wire. Like at war, no, just get it done. Just get it out. So I feel like rebuilds at war should be still the same amount of money, more money per month, but get done faster. That's just me spitballing here. Yeah, don't. So it was a. What was the ship? Northeast Asia. Yeah. So I think we'll pull one of these guys into South Pacific. Just because although our tonnage requirements are satisfied, which no longer matters anyway, we need some points to prevent an invasion. Let's see how all that goes. This is kind of a scary thing. I'm going to end the first turn. Do I want to invade anywhere? Well, I mean, it's funny. We actually have the money to do stuff again, which is a strange, strange situation. Can resume that one. I feel like we need more cruisers, light cruisers, and destroyers. Maybe not destroyers, but definitely light cruisers. I feel like we're a little bit shy on. And I honestly think the Valkyrie has outperformed the Stachel Swine. So it doesn't say here, but the 12 5-inch guns are actually kind of outdone by the 24 4-inch guns. It has 31 knots, 3, 1.5, 3, 3. 3, 1.5, 3, 3. This one does have 2 aircraft as well, which is kind of nice. But I don't know. I'm really torn between them. I think the Stachel Swine basically is the same tonnage as the Valkyrie if you just take away her 2 aircraft. We don't have catapults for those, so they're a little bit of a liability. I kind of like a light cruiser not having anything but dual-purpose guns. That way they're just pure fleet defense. If they're actually bombed themselves, they're kind of SOL. Crap out of luck, if you know what the S stands for. Okay, anyway, let's push on. Let's just do this. Our forces in Norway have been repulsed. That's not fair. I don't understand how that happened. I really don't. I probably did not set something right. I'll look at the invasion stuff. I may edit that again. Well, both those things are not good. Oh my god, we sank 70 enemy merchants. Holy cow. Well, we're winning that battle. Cruiser battle. We'll accept. That's a nice, easy battle for us to fight. Suppress enemy airfields. I don't know if that's really going to help. Well, I don't know. Oh, crap. I did not think about where this... Okay, that is actually far enough away. Yeah, we're in range of some of the base's medium bombers, but we're not going to be harassed constantly, at least. Radar range might be a thing here. No. Visibility, yep. It probably is going to happen at about the same time. Okay, and we're starting not... We're not starting in command. Valkyrie. No control yet. Okay, we got control. Boy, didn't read my mouse click even. I'm going to manually control these guys and drop them down a bit. Let the Graf von Eisen catch up. So we only have one here. One Fourier Draka. I think I'll get her up to speed as well. We may be interested in just avoiding this combat. Okay, we sighted our unknown ship. That's pretty far away. So this must be a big ship. I'm actually expecting that it might be a... Are we up against the French or the Germans? I mean, the French or the... Not sure if we're up against the French or the British here. Wind out of the south means we want to claim the northern air, but we won't care about that with our destroyers. There's a battle cruiser. It's French, flying the French colors. Probably another one right next to it. Do we have... We don't have advanced fire control yet. Darn. Some of them got it, some of them didn't. Not really sure what we're up against here, besides that battle cruiser. Okay. Well, it's 10 16-inch guns against 9 16-inch guns. So it's a fair fight as far as that goes. She has more turrets, so and that is actually kind of an advantage in her favor, because if I knock out a turret, it does less total firepower damage to her. But she's definitely a lot less armored than I am. 11-inch turrets is just not good. We have 14-inch turrets. Belt armor is the same. This is actually a very strangely equal battle. However, it has not stopped us from landing a lot of early hits. 3 so far. And it looks like the Lil's actually, ironically, trying to target the Narode, who will promptly disengage to get the hell out of here. Yeah, and if those are just secondary ships, then we're okay to just... Radar contact. This is interesting. I'm waiting to see if the carrier shows up in this fight, and if it does, our destroyers will be immediately sent on station. I don't know what that is. It's a little bit scary. That's a lot of contacts. I'm pretty sure that... Oh my god, it's another line. Alright, well, you know what? It was fun. Nice to meet you. Hope you had a good time. I'm out. This is the Historical Gamer saying, thanks for watching once again, and I'm out. This could be heavy cruisers, I suppose. Goal here. Lure them into a trap, torpedo every single one of them, and then win an amazing, glorious victory where the Graf von Eisen is the only capital ship to survive this encounter. Will it happen? Unlikely. But a man can dream. So let's see what happens here. I don't know exactly what's going to happen. How is this going to shape up? The road, man. You got to get the hell out of here. Are you limited by sea? No. Then just literally disappear. Flee for your life. We'll let the Graf von Eisen keep taking her pickings. Ah, well, you know what? We're going to let the destroyers fan out a bit. They probably they can probably go faster than us, however you could say, whatever the way of saying that is. Okay, there's the first hit. Still don't know if these are battle cruisers or heavy cruisers. There is one way to find out. It's a... Oh, God. Okay, yeah, you need to detach. You're going to kill everyone. Or are you? No. We'll try to save them. Alright, not bad, not bad. I'm not worried yet. I know how to end this quickly. Just kind of sneak on in here, sneak on in. Sneak on in, sneak on in, sneak on in to the other side. Yeah, these are not what we want to fight. You call this battle cruiser, I call this very effective battleship. With very light turret armor, but let's do what we're here to do. What? What? Tortuga is not his normal self today. Alright, fire torpedoes. This is what we wanted to do. The more we can fire the... Oh, friendly ships in line fire bull. That kind of bull crap, is that what you really want to give me? Break on through. Break on through. Don't understand it. I don't understand anything anymore. There's no friendly ships in the line of fire. Break on through the other side. They definitely have our range, so this is... Couldn't be coming. You gotta be crapping me! Trying to keep this nice and PG, but boy, I tell ya. Break on through to the other side. Okay, turn harder. Okay, they are launching torpedoes, but just, they won't let me do it. No, don't touch me. I'll do it. Hooray! We'll go for one of the other ones, I think. 76, 67. Let's go for the 76. We're now 77. And just turn back away. Let's see what happens. This is the ideal launch. They're incoming. Slowing it down for cinematic effect. First, oh god. First, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, 2. Wait, that was only 1? Damn. Oh, it went right through. Alright, well, how many torpedoes do we have left? Because that didn't go as well as I was hoping. Alright, bring in the other group. Bring in the B team. We're not the B team. You know, we're effective too. What about whatever happened to Destroyer Lives Matter? Well, that only worked when there was pilots we could kill. Now that there's no pilots we can destroy, it's back to the destroyers. And no, we're not going to go slow the whole time. We're going to just spiral out and then spiral back in. What is the speed of these guys, by the way? Yeah, we might not have time. We just want to go back in right away. Launch your torpedoes. If you dare. Yeah, this one seems like the right one. Actually, the lead. Let's go for the lead. No, let's not. Let's go for the middle one. It's the wise move, I believe. And let's try to send 2 at her. Okay, now you guys can just deploy smoke and retreat. We can deploy smoke just to make the battlefield a mess anyway. And the next wave of torpedoes will be coming in very soon. Look, this is how we want it, right? This is what we want. We want them to try to close, and we just get a launch torpedo after torpedo at them. Looking good. Looking good. Doon doo doon doo doon doo 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 doon doo doon doo doon. Yes. No. 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 I want to rewind and watch it in slow motion. Go right through the battle cruiser. That's not what I was hoping. Certainly could have gone better. It could have been a hit. This one probably will just have cut south right across the line and then launch and then... Yeah, this is about right. Okay, who is going to launch torpedoes? You can just launch right at them. We'll try to launch right at the middle one still, since in theory that should give us the best chance of success. Whoa. You know what? Maybe 161, 140. I like 149 better. These are all over the map. 152. Okay, let's go with 152. That seems about right. Is that all of them? It is. That has a lot of torpedoes coming your way. And you know what? Even more in the next turn. They're all launching torpedoes. They're all launching torpedoes again. You almost can't go wrong sending this much carnage and explosive stuff down. Something's got to hit. I mean, even if they aren't even aiming towards us. No, I don't know about that. I like that better. And I'm just going to go with that one. Okay, good. You guys deploy smoke and go ahead and get on out of here now. This is ideal. I mean, you couldn't ask for more than a battle as long as they hit. Boy, I do not envy these guys. I want to watch this come in. Okay, get out of here. Get out of here. This is insane. This is insane. Oh my god, it's like a wave. It's like literally a wave. Okay, good. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 each. That is not what I expected to see. Maybe 2, 3. 0? Ah! Well, they each got a torpedo off. It's not worth me getting frustrated about. We get lucky ourselves with torpedoes sometimes, so it's fine. These things are gonna happen. Actually, we don't want you to limit flooding, but that's fine. We're just gonna sail westward. Because westward is away from all those mean, terrible ships. Are the Valkyries the one with torpedo reloads? We could find out. How much speed am I bleeding off? Not too much, I hope. Oh my god, what? 18? Oh god, she's speed of 19. Well, that's not what I want. She's more vulnerable to the battlecruiser fire, so we want to save her. Protect her. I think they are going to turn away, though. That's fine. We landed our... I mean, this is a victory for us, right? We just landed some hits for free. Torpedoes, they get refilled. Fair enough. You gotta lead it. I forgot. You gotta lead them by a lot. Got it. Okay, so it is a marginal victory for us. We landed a few hits. Oh, wow. They actually had a heavy cruiser? I didn't even realize. Did this thing get hit? Whoa. Oh, this was the first one. We apparently incorrectly identified the first ship, which was the lead scout, I guess. This one took 4 heavy hits, and that was actually pretty brutal for it. Once again, showing you why you don't want heavy cruisers in the endgame. They aren't worth it. We got most of our victory points there from that one heavy cruiser. Okay, so, game... I find it unfair that you just canceled my invasion so quickly. 214. Yeah, we are outnumbered, but it's basically like 215 to 300. They have 150 plus 160. So they have 310. So it's like 3 to 2. Over here we have 40 to 53. I'm just trying to figure out how that event happened. Quintuple torpedo 2. See, that's actually great. I was hoping that would happen. Okay. 24 to 2, not bad, but hey, I mean, we're really crushing their submarines. 14 to 9. Okay, convoy defense. The terrible, terrible news is this is our Hohenzollern's. Didn't really think about it, but oh, thank God, it's 1 destroyer? Wow. Okay, tell me what aircraft we have. We have 4 flying boats. Wow. The literal hell is going on here. Torpedoes away. That's the name of the game here. Torpedo them quickly and torpedo them often. It might be 1 destroyer versus 1 destroyer, in which case this is the stupidest battle that has ever been fought. Oh, it's not. It's apparently a cruiser versus a destroyer. Oh my god, I thought we hit it. How many torpedoes do we have left? Crew quality of -1 is not going to help us. We have 3 torpedoes left. Okay. Hold fire until I say. Also, to start deploying smoke, maybe, I don't think it's going to matter, but... Oh, there's an unknown ship. Okay, just give us a little bit more. Wait. Almost. They turned. Okay, so they do want to get out of the way of torpedoes. My only job is just to prevent them from launching. The radar is being helpful now. Where are they? Come on, radar. Come on, radar. Do your job. Okay, there they are. And mirror them. This is pretty cool. What is this ship doing? Wait for another contact. There it is. Okay, good. Prepare to launch. Prepare to launch. One more. I know, but I had to wait. I had to. No, I launched only 1 torpedo. Damn it. Ah, didn't hit. Okay. I guess we just do this for 500 minutes. This will be a defeat, unfortunately, because even the small amount of damage we've already taken is enough to mean it's a defeat. But it should be a victory in that they did not sink our convoys. This lone... the Kopenhagen. Ah, okay, that's great. It's a great name. Still flooding. I don't even know where our convoy is. Oh, okay. Speak of the devil. Just drive him off. And then we can head to port. Why is this convoy so stupid? You know, hey, by the way, we saw that we got, there's this, you know, heavy cruiser that's out hunting you guys. What we could do, we could just go into port. Yeah, you know what? Let's just plow recklessly towards this heavy cruiser anyway. Because what could possibly go wrong with that? Okay. Wow. Major victory! Hooray! So, okay, I guess it's a victory. We didn't lose our destroyer, that's the main thing. Okay, the enemy's blockading us, that's not good, but we're also blockading the French. This is a very strange situation. We're blockading the British. I should put it this way. The British are blockading us, who are blockading the French. It makes 0 cents. But that's just how this game goes sometimes. Actually, I beg to differ. Excuse me. Oh, Great Britain actually does have a lot of forces still. So they do have 220 points here. So the combined total, 220 plus 160, is enough. It's 380 to our 310. Gosh, we're so close. All we need is a couple battles to go our way. It's really all we were hoping for from the very beginning. Okay, well, the invasion has not been... Look it, I don't care who you are. I'm activating this invasion again. I don't know how to get it to stick. Torpedoed. They sunk the Blucher? No! My God. Of course. Of course. I thought, okay, maybe they'll actually put the Hohenzollern. The only thing it can do is take on destroyer. No, they'll give me a destroyer against a cruiser. Well, look, this is fine. I just retreat. I just immediately flee. In fact, I just go home. Eventually. Okay, let's go home. This way. Yeah, alright game, I can play this. I can play this way, it just doesn't seem to make sense yet. 2 heavy cruisers against a destroyer. Boy, if you were just playing this game for the first time, you'd be on the forums complaining about how the battle generator screwed you over. But if you're a veteran, you know if you have 1 destroyer in a cruiser battle, you should just run away. It's the best thing that can happen to you. And it's considered a German marginal victory. Fantastic. Even better. Looks like the money situation was probably only going in our favor because we lost all those aircraft. I'm guessing. I don't know. I thought it was based on the squad predicted size or, you know, ideal size, not on the actual aircraft. Which is something I guess has changed in the newest patches. And we'll see that soon enough. Anyway, part of me wants to go to unrestricted warfare, but we can only suffer through a few events before we'll be at war with someone else. But it also makes sense in the context of fighting France and England as Germany. This is basically World War One. Well, you know, hey, if we go to war with both of these, it is World War. I mean, hell, Germany was against everyone. Every single one of these nations was against Germany in World War One. So yeah, I guess we just need to go to war with everyone, and we'll be in the World War One situation. I'm not going to allow them to take that colony. I refuse. A new French torpedo bomber called whatever is faster than our fastest torpedo bomber. Okay, this new fighter is the best thing, I think. Can't believe they sunk the Blucher. I mean, they're actually sinking a lot of things, considering we have 50% more submarines and that are much more effective than them. Okay, this is not getting old at all. You gotta be kidding me! I was like, okay, large battle size, at least they'll give me... Nope. Probably should just go and add a bunch of aircraft, medium bombers. 20 medium bombers gonna help us a lot, I think. Was this coastal patrol? I don't even know what I'm doing here. Just gonna make it back home. Sneak along, 26 knots, okay. Sneak along in the periphery. We didn't get any contact reports. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Wow. Riveting gameplay. It won't even let us enter port. Try again. I want in. Let me in. I'm okay to launch torpedoes at something. I mean, that something is going very, very slowly. Okay, deploy smoke. I don't know if it's going to help. Here we go. Well, you're making it easy on me. Should be the rest of my torpedoes. More. God, son of a bitch. Just cannot get these things to land. Alright. We're out. Oh, we did it! And now we're out. So we hit one of them with a torpedo. I guess it's one of their heavy cruisers. So all they seem to send these days is heavy cruisers after my one lonely destroyer. The Kopenhagen, taking turns with, what was the other one? I already forgot. But they're still taking turns and doing well. By the way, I only see one radar contact here, which kind of leaves me to wonder, is there maybe a radar contact down here that is not moving? Or did it just disengage? I think they're all just disengaging. Okay, and we're doing fine. Okay, we took one medium hit. You can see actually one medium hit is pretty substantial. We don't have torpedoes. It's funny because I'm surprised our crew quality is still -1. They've been out here in enough battles now. Anyway, we'd like to go home and just load some torpedoes. Can we do that? Will you let us just load some torpedoes? Yeah, nothing left. Only thing we can hope for at this point is maybe pushing them into a mine. Okay, we actually landed some hits there. Hooray! 4-inch shells are probably penetrating whatever armor at that close of range. So we'll take it. Did we scare them off yet? It's going to take a little while for our radar to come back on. Having fired a gun. Upsetting everything. Well, that's visibility is not going to be my friend. Okay, I think they did leave. By the way, Merchant, I just want to let you know you're, yeah. It's just frustrating to see things because it's not real, right? You know this Merchant's not in real life going to be like, I'm just going to wander out this way now that I know that there's 2 enemy ships right out there that can take on a destroyer. So, go into port. It's funny that it's not even giving us an option to enter port. It's fine. Just cruise up the coast. Should be a major victory. Yep. In fact, they lost aircraft as well. They didn't destroy the bombardment target. We sank the heavy cruiser! What? Wow. And this is why you don't build heavy cruisers. Holy cow, the brave Kopenhagen. First of all, this episode has to end here. I mean, this episode should be called the SMS Kopenhagen. That is amazing. That is amazing. This is really not a heavy cruiser. It's really a light cruiser. Look at this armor. I mean, look at this armor. 2.5-inch belt, 3-inch. So actually, we did a little bit of damage to the other one. We actually did light damage to it. But is that what the two? Look at this, 2 hits actually did something. Penetrated, waterline hit, belt extended. Obviously, no armor there. So. And this Comus class actually has 9-inch guns. Wow, very scary, but very low armor. I don't really understand what they're... I mean, these are basically light cruiser killers, so I kind of understand it, right? That's what it appears they're going for. They have some dual-purpose guns. It makes sense. I just think it's not a very good design. It's fun to make those, though. I mean, you have to say that much. It's fun to make almost any ship in Rule of Waves, and it's fun to kind of like theory craft. Wow, so this was worth 21,000 points. It used to show the points here. I guess they don't show the points anymore. But it shows it here, so it's fine. 21,000 points. We got in. We hit him with a torpedo. I guess they just never were able to control flood. I mean, flooding of 475. Where did this hit? It doesn't say. I mean, this was the one that actually hit me as well, I guess. We took, yeah, 1 medium, 1 light. So those were the hits from the Leviathan. Yeah, she scored 0 hits. The Comus, the one who survived. Wait, she only scored 1 hit. What? Hit scored 1, hit scored 0. Hits taken 2. Some interesting math. Too advanced for me, so I'm just going to close the window. Let's find out what the other ship did. Did she try to make for port, which is far to the south? She did, I guess, and did not make it. Ended up sinking. Just drifted off to the south. You can see our little frantic pattern. And this ship did bugger off after taking just those 2 4-inch guns. Pretty amazing little effort from the Kopenhagen here. So now I can go back and reactivate that. Yeah, hell, Douglas Point. I mean, sure, let's all remember Douglas Point. That crazy battle where 1 destroyer took on 2 heavy cruisers. And sank one of them. And actually, in a gun duel, I mean, not much of one, but let's write it for the papers, right? In a gun duel... I've been loving the role playing. I think I've been trying to respond to every comment as I like to do, and I can see that we could have several different role playing articles in this one because it's just that good. Okay, but for now, let's wrap this video up. I don't know how much longer I'm even going to try to push this war. We had the huge battle. I don't even want to see another battle like that. I would like to see some of my other ships in action. We're losing Blukers, we're losing Foyer Drakas. I mean, the Blukers, that's just a horrible bit of luck. I hate those torpedo events. That's fair to me. The strategic ones are fair. I hate even more the ones that are when you're withdrawing from combat. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's just put our intel up because, well, I guess it doesn't matter. It's just useless waste of money. So for now, thanks for watching, and until the next episode. By the way, if you didn't already... please vote in the straw poll for who you'd like me to play as next. It was in the previous video and the previous video, 69 and 70. I'll see if I can remember to put a link up in this one as well. It should be pinned in the comments section if it's there. Yeah, vote for who you want to see me play as in the next series. What nation? I was talking with THG and XTRG about doing a collaborative series next. Actually, I'm kind of curious if people think that I should do a collaboration next, or collaboration and personal series, or just personal series and then collaboration after that. Let me know what you think. So, once again, thanks for watching, and until the next episode, take care.